interested in cleaning and enriching your suppliers. In a few minutes, we're going to discuss how you can develop a strategic vendor management program that brings organization to your data by consolidating it, and reduce costs by leveraging spend across different corporate families, and accurate spend intelligence to support your strategic sourcing initiatives, and supplier information and eliminate duplicates across the enterprise. Suppliers by product and services that they offer, identify potential supplier risks and supplier dependencies. I'm going to actually give a demonstration of the CVM Data Enrichment product, and I'd like to now take you through that demonstration. I've logged into the application to CVM Supplier Central and see that I have access to quite a bit of information just by logging in, including dashboards that I can drill into and run reports and interact with. I have some quick links. I can search for suppliers that we currently do business with. I can send them out surveys and look at contracts, and so run different governance, risk, and compliance programs, and to overall supplier operations. But what I'll do today is actually go into what we refer to as data projects. Is actually part of the electronic delivery of our enrichment project. I see that when I click on the Data Projects tab, I get listed a number of, in this case I only have one here, but I have a number of different data projects as part of CVM Data Enrichment. And the results get delivered electronically. As I said, you can see you go to one place, the Data Projects tab, to find them. You quick summary of each one, and how many records were submitted, when it was submitted, how much spend that represented, and how much spend we matched. You can download right from here the enriched file, so we'll deliver it right to, if you want to use it and look at it in Excel or load it into other systems. We may generate some sort of summary report. The analyst working on, the data analyst working with you may generate a PowerPoint report or something that they wanted to share with you. I can click on that link as well. Or just view results, which is what I'm going to do. So I click on the view results link, and I'm brought to actually the interactive dashboards that are generated automatically when we actually deliver CVM Data Enrichment. And what you'll see is a very interesting and what we refer to as supplier intelligence framework that allows me to actually show you and interact with the data. So you right away in the summary tab, how many just basic input statistics from the enrichment results. Processed, were matched, how many were not matched, and how many were processed, how much spend associated with PO boxes, how many fell that were outside the U.S., how many didn't have phone numbers or federal tax ID, things like that. So you can see that some of these were pretty high, like as an example, pretty high percentage of the spend was associated with suppliers that didn't have federal tax ID. So that was one area to potentially look at. The other thing that we do is we also provide you with a geographic distribution of your suppliers automatically. And just maximize this so you can see it, but you can see by hovering over different geographies, I can actually see, like United States, there was 10,875 suppliers, Canada, 1,649. You can see we do have suppliers including 101 in Russia, 203 in China, and so forth. So just by providing us your master, vendor masters, we can then present you back this real interesting interactive chart and map. The other thing we can do is we can also now drill in by country, and you can see these actually changing on the side here based on the country. So when I'm looking at Brazil, I can actually see that suppliers, the top 20 suppliers by SIC and NAICS codes, as well as if I have any strategic or any risk codes that were associated. You can have some suppliers that have some risk scores associated with them that were loaded in, and in the United States and Canada, I think there was one. So you can see this is one quick way to get a very fast view on things. Another interesting area as part of CVM's data enrichment product is the ultimate parent, or the family linkage that we like to say, is that, as an example, Thermo Fisher Scientific was the top corporate that had the most number of suppliers that rolled up to it. And in fact, 205 that, per the enrichment, were not even associated with Thermo Fisher Scientific, but now are. And you can see that they fall as number 3 in total spend. So Thermo Fisher Scientific may a supplier that you're missing some leverage on. In other words, $337 million and these other sub-suppliers that roll up to Fisher Scientific, you may be missing some potential leverage to get better price, whether it's price concessions or just overall concessions, and you're building a relationship with them. You can get IMS Health, PricewaterhouseCoopers, or other examples of high spend, high numbers of suppliers that did roll up we didn't know about beforehand. We go take a look at the top 20 and look at the top 20 NAICS categories by NAICS and SIC code. You can by clicking here. We all have summary dashboards around diversity match statistics, classification, ethnicity, agencies, the top 20 MBE or minority businesses or women-owned businesses. And another interesting area that you can see right away is this notion of supplier dependency. So you see that this company, Lonza, Inc., is actually a company that generates almost 33% of their revenue from this company. So heavily dependent, which is a risk. You know, if you stop spending with them, can that supplier actually make it? Or if another one of their key partners or key customers goes under, you have a lot, or you have a lot of leverage with them. And you can, like, even Fisher Scientific gets a lot, 12% of their revenue from you, so they may want to work with you pretty closely. Even if maybe we're missing from the other chart, we're missing some leverage that we can also take advantage of. So this number may actually be higher when you look at it. So, and something that seems like a very straightforward approach in terms of looking at dependency can actually give you some very fast insight and potentially help you with leveraging relationships with your suppliers. And we can do before and after snapshots. You know, in this case, this is a diversity before and after, but when we do an enrichment for customers, we can actually do that. The demonstration today, I hope you enjoyed it, and I wanted to cover one thing as well, that we are running a promotion from now through December 15th on CVM Data Enrichment, and you can receive 25% off any enterprise data enrichment package until December 15th. We're trying to do this to help customers do the now and help reap the benefits both now, identify some quick wins, and then drive savings into next year. Thank you.